Thank you. Gentlemen, we're ready now for closing remarks. You'll each have 2 minutes, and we'll return to our original order, beginning with Mr. Hutchinson.
Thank you very much. Thanks to our sponsors for allowing us to be here tonight. These debates are the job interview. This is the chance when Minnesotans get to contrast and compare and decide what bet do they want to make for leadership going forward. You don't duck debates. You show up. You don't duck a job interview. You've got to be there if you want the job. Mike Hatch and Tim Pawlenty have chosen to duck out on 26 other opportunities to debate. Not just here in the Twin Cities, but all over the state. St. Cloud, Owatonna, Alexandria, Red Wing, Brainerd. In fact, they ducked out on so many we may have to form their own chapter of Ducks Unlimited. I think they made the wrong choice. I think it's disrespectful, and I say to both of you gentlemen, there are 3 weeks in October when there's no debate scheduled. What do you say? Why don't we find an opportunity in each of those 3 weeks so that the people of our state could actually conduct that job interview? What do you say? Please. You're cutting into my time. I'm sure they'll answer the question when they get their chance. Look, here's the deal. Don't waste your vote. Don't waste your vote. Oh, that's what they told you 4 years ago. They said you shouldn't vote for an independent because it'd be a wasted vote. They told you that you need to have the Republicans and the Democrats in charge in order to move the state forward. Don't waste your vote on the special interests and the ideology and the litmus test that brought us here. Don't waste your votes on that partisanship. That partisanship created the 2004 do-nothing session, the 2005 shut the state down session, and the 2006 we sent them to St. Paul and all we got was 2 stadiums. Don't waste your vote. There's a better choice out there, and it's a choice that only you can make, and that is to reclaim your independence and reclaim the politics of this state and get our state back on track. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Hatch, please.
I began this debate by talking about hope, about education, jobs, and leaders who inspire our citizens to create a better life for themselves and their children. I'd like to end this debate by expressing my vision of what I believe a governor should do in Minnesota. I believe in a solid and strong middle class. I believe that we need to make it better for the next generation and fulfill the promise that's been accomplished by every other generation of Americans. I believe that we should have students and workers who are well educated and able to compete for jobs in the global economy. And I believe in having an infrastructure that is better than the one that was left to us by our previous generation. I believe in a Minnesota that creates an environment from which business can prosper. I believe, as I believe most Minnesotans agree, that we should pay as you go for excellent schools, for clean water, for clean air, for good roads, for a safe place to conduct our business and to raise our families. Finally, I believe in a governor who leads through inspiration and encouragement to make Minnesota a better place to live. Thank you.
Thank you. Please.
Again, I want to thank you all for being here tonight, taking your time out of your evening to listen to our views and ideas and hopes for the future. And thank you to Debate Minnesota for sponsoring this gathering. There are civil and respectful differences between the candidates up here. I think each of these individuals, my opponents, have served Minnesota in various capacities and have done it in a selfless way, and they're to be applauded for it, but we just have different views and approaches. I sometimes jokingly refer to them at the campaign office as the Hatchinson brothers, Mike and Peter Hatchinson. They have different views, but they have mostly the same approach. Minnesota is a kind and wonderful state. It's filled with really good and optimistic people. They have reason to be that way. We're a nation that continues to lead, if not number one, close to number one in so many measures of our quality of life. We're a state that leads the nation in school performance. We're the second lowest in the nation in school poverty. We're the healthiest state in the nation. We have amongst the leading indicators of civic involvement and civic engagement and civic health. Our outdoors, while they need work, are the envy of many other states. And I see a bright future for Minnesota when I look forward. I want to see a Minnesota where our schools are not only nation leading, but they're world leading. I look forward to a future where healthcare is affordable to everyone, where Minnesota is a place where people want to grow jobs and invest and take risks and research and be entrepreneurs. I see a future Minnesota where we've conquered homelessness pursuant to our 10-year business plan to end chronic homelessness in 10 years. I see a future for Minnesota where we've doubled the use of renewable energy and where water pollution is addressed and is only a reference in the history books. And I see a Minnesota, importantly, where families grow and are safe and we cherish the values of the family in the state. I'm running for governor because I want to help us bring that future forward. And I ask you to join me in pursuing those goals and voting for my campaign for re-election. Thank you very much.